What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our NCAA Football All Teambuilder Dynasty for the Mountain West. We've got week number 14. It's finally time to start finalizing the regular season standings. So you guys can see the Mountain standings as they stand currently. 10-1 overall Santa Fe State, 7-1 in the conference, 6-2 Rocky Mountain, 6-2 Central Arizona. You guys know the situation for these three teams as we head into week number 14. Whoever wins, if Santa Fe State loses, Central Arizona and Rocky Mountain State have a chance to usurp Santa Fe State and go to the conference title game against the Honolulu College Islanders. But I'm looking to make that not a thing here. But Rocky Mountain State, they're looking to get this W against Oakland College on the road. So it is kind of a tougher test for Rocky Mountain State, but you know, they've got the pieces to take care of business here against Oakland College. Nick Padgett's obviously a big threat, and so is Tyler Machinsky, Darnell Johnston with this catch for 15 yards. So big-time offense, pretty solid defense. Oakland College got to play their best game just to really get some momentum as we head into next season for them. But nice catch there on 3rd and 5 by Darnell Johnston for 13 yards on the 1 yard line, and Padgett gives the handoff to Darnell Wicks, who's going to get stopped short. So good tackle by Robert Pleasant there. They're actually going to elect to go for this on 4th and goal, and Padgett drops back, and he's got all day, man, to find his open receiver. That's Nate Taggart, his 9th touchdown on the season. Got 853 yards with only 55 catches, so that's a pretty good ratio there for yards per catch for Nate Taggart. So to me, that tells me that he's kind of a deeper threat, which is exactly the kind of player that I've created him to be. So let's go and talk about the Oakland College Sea Lions on offense here, as we see Antoine Brooks, the regular starter, 3 rushes for 35 yards. John Ricks does not really do a whole lot in this lineup anymore because Brooks is now the starter, and he was injured, so he kind of came back, and you know, he's healthy now. But you saw Ricks get some positive yardage there, and then Robbins didn't get anything, and now here is John Ricks again getting the call. Some more positive yardage there for a 6-yard touchdown run, so he is in tie ball game here as we now are entering the beginning part of the second quarter. Padgett, the gadget, on the 30-yard line, and a nice pass there to, it looks like, Machinsky for an 11-yard reception. It's going to be 1st and 10 on that play there. About 5:50 left to go, and Nick Padgett tosses it up. Got Nate Taggart there for a 19-yard touchdown reception. The guy's a deep threat, red zone threat. You know, he just, like I said, guys, before, he kind of reminds me of Adam Thielen a little bit. I don't know if it's just because he's a little bit taller and lankier, but Thielen and Nate Taggart, they just have that similar type of skill set too. So I do like Nate Taggart. Antoine Brooks with this reception for 16 yards. So first pass for Meade. He did not attempt a single pass on the last drive, even though they scored a touchdown. So to me, they're going to try to run the football, and they do so here with Meade. He's going to get 10-yard rush for 2nd and inches. Incomplete pass on 2nd down, 3rd and inches on this play. And blitzing is Rocky Mountain State, but Derek Carroll's in for a 5-yard touchdown reception. 4-5 for Alex Meade, so it's pretty dang good. He's tossing 80% right now for for his completion percentage. So he's very, very efficient. Offense at glance, very, very even. Holy cow, that's a very, very even stat line. So 14-14 too, guys. This is not an easy game, like I said before, for Rocky Mountain State. You would think that it would be, having them being ranked 23rd overall, but going on the road, it's gonna be a tough test. So we're grinding out here in the second quarter. Time's winding down. We got 56 seconds left. Padgett tries to make something happen. He's sacked, but they will kick this field goal. It's gonna be 17-14 as Rocky Mountain State has the lead here heading into halftime. So let's start off the third quarter. We're about, well, nothing really going on here except this tackle for a loss by Nick Nick Paget. It's going to be a 4-yard loss, 2nd and 14 now. There's number 16 tossing a strike over to, is that Machinsky? It's Machinsky. 5 catches for 48 yards for him right now. 3rd and 2 now. Probably a run play. I'm going to say it's probably going to be a run call because Darnell Wicks not really getting involved here. You got a field goal in your back pocket. You're on the 15-yard line. Oh, they're getting a little play action pass, and wide open is Joe Todman. Have not called his name at all season long, but going to get that touchdown there. And it's going to be 24-14 now. And that little Ram, that Bighorns doing dance. Yeah, Rocky Mountain State. Flexing that number 23 muscle right there. That ranked muscle. So let's see what Alex Mead and the Sea Lions offense can do as we get a nice pass there to who other than Nate Pendleton, 17-yard catch. He gets involved in this offense a little bit every now and then, but mostly it's been Jeff Perez. 1st and goal, and a nice touchdown pass there to Brian Ginn for a 5-yarder. It's going to be 24-21 late in the 3rd quarter with 2:34 left to go. I like that. That's actually a great catch. I mean, he's going up there, and he just got drilled. He probably was anticipating getting drilled as well. So, I mean, he went up strong for that, and it was a great touchdown catch to pull within 3. Rocky Mountain State does not do anything on offense, and then we got Alex Mead and the crew starting to grind out some clock here. We're in the 4th quarter now, and about middle way of the 4th quarter, we get John Ricks for a 10-yard carry. Sets up 1st and goal, and then Mead dropping back, and he is going to get picked off in the end zone. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. You can run. Alex Mead's got some wheels, you know, he can run a little bit. So I don't know why he felt the need that he had to force that throw. But look at Paget. Interception on the very next play, guys. So interception by Mead, interception by Paget. I mean, Dowdy wasn't even close to that football. I don't know why he was diving either, but he elected to go for the dive, and it cost his offense a turnover. So Mead, fortunately, gets this football back for the Sea Lions. Gary Holiday on a 15-yard reception down the sideline. It's going to set up 1st and goal. So about 3:23 left to go. They're in a very, very good situation to win this football game, but they got to get this touchdown, and it's going to be caught by Jeff Perez, a 4-yard touchdown reception. It's going to be 28-24. Guys, this is not looking good for Rocky Mountain State. They got to get a quick score here. I mean, yeah, they do have some time, but, you know, now after 40 seconds gets off the clock here, it's about 2:30 left to go. 3rd and 6, and Paget gets sacked for a 6-yard loss, guys. And nothing's going to come out of it, guys. So, game is over. Oakland College is going to win this thing. 3rd and 7, 5 seconds left to go. You know what it is. So, Rocky Mountain State loses to Oakland College. Guys, the field goal attempt, I probably should have showed the field goal attempt. They felt like they had some timeouts there to try to burn, but to no avail, man. So, Rocky Mountain State loses this game. Alex Mead, 13 of 19. That's a very, very good game for the Sea Lions heading into next season as well. I mean, they do have a bowl game that they're probably going to go to, so we'll show that after the conference championship game between, it could be Santa Fe State, it could be Central Arizona, but with that loss, Rocky Mountain State is no longer in the conference championship discussions. So let's take a break from all the pressure games here, and let's take a little break and go to Hillsboro and Maui. So Maui doesn't really have anything to play for. The Islanders clinched their conference championship berth, and Hillsboro is just trying to get things back on track. You know, they're trying to make a bowl game as well. I think they're 5-6 right now. If they can win this game, they'll be 6-6, and you know, be shooting for a bowl game. So hopefully Walters can come through for offense. finally. They need a big performance, but he's going to get sacked here. Maui, on the other hand, they're probably just trying to play to get into a better bowl game, so we'll just have to see what happens. So Rashad Sutton with this catch, not going to get the first down, but they will kick a field goal. So Kanan comes out for Maui, trying to make a comeback here. 5 minutes left to go in the first, and Kanan drops back on 2nd and 10, and he's got a strike on the left side of the field there to Alonzo McCoy for a 16-yard catch. 2nd and 3, little read option, and Kanan, look at the little shifty moves he's got going on there, and he looked like he got in, but he was tackled at the 1. After a tackle for a loss, sets him back near the 5 to 6 yard line, and then Kanan trying to put himself back into the end zone as he does so well. Unable to get there, 4th and goal, and then a handoff to Sharik Muhammad for a touchdown, guys. So 7-3, Maui over Hillsboro in the first quarter. You guys will notice that my brother's not here, and I've missed him through about the last three videos, man. It's tough. It's tough. So that's kind of why this video is a little bit shorter. It's about at the 35 minute mark. So try to cut this up a little shorter. It is a long time to talk. I will tell you that. But look at Walters and this offense for Hillsboro. Richard Kane, he is probably one of the most underrated players on this Hillsboro team. The guy comes through. He comes through a lot. Him and Chavis, Rydell Chavis, those guys, I feel like if they got involved a little bit more, this team would be pretty potent, at least more potent than they have been, which is not saying a whole lot. Kanan's going to get sacked for 7 yards here, 4th and 27. They do give the football back to Hillsboro, and you know, Hillsboro being at home, they're looking to make some noise here against Maui. If they can secure this W, watch out for them next season when we do our simulations for sure. Walters with this huge pass down the sideline is going to be caught. Little read option here. Rydell Chavis is in for a 3-yard score. So again, Chavis and Kane, those two backs, they can tote the rock a little bit. So I do like those guys. That little dual back threat there. 1st and 15, and then this pass is caught by Clark Doherty with 4 seconds left in the second quarter. So got to get some points up here on the board. At the 1 yard line, I thought they probably would have tried to at least get a touchdown here, but you know, a field goal makes you down 7 going into the half. It's the right call. It's a very, very good call. So 17-10, Hillsboro is on top of Maui. I don't think anybody here thought that was going to happen, except for maybe a couple of you guys. I know a couple of you guys really like Maui, and not a lot of Hillsboro fans. But look at this catch. What is that? 6-yard touchdown reception. Walters is 13 of 14, but look at Lattimore. I'm just gonna let you guys see this one more time. What? Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that animation? I have never seen that kind of catch in this game. And when my brother and I are watching this game, we're like, I can't believe that just happened. It was the most goofiest stuff. There's no need to dive, number one. And I don't know why the computer thought that he needed to, but touchdown Hillsboro. Now we got a touchdown here for Maui as Kanan punches it in for another score, 24-17. And then Walters is going to do his Kanan impression, and he's going to pound it in there. Actually, that is Cortez Colbert on the option play. So touchdown Hillsboro. They are staying ahead of the Maui comeback here. But this pass complete. Maui's got the football back inside the 25-yard line. Now they are up at about the 2 or 3 yard line. Kanan 17 of 22, so he's not having too bad of a game, but 156 yards in the fourth quarter is not very good. But Hillsboro, like we said, guys, has a pretty solid defense overall. This pass to Mario Brinkley is going to be good for a touchdown. 24-31. They're starting to come back. Hillsboro, the pressure is on. You got to get another score here. Got to get a touchdown to really put the game away. Let's see if Walters just got it. Let's see if he's got what it takes. 3rd and 18, and they go with the screen pass to Rydell Chavis, who makes something out of nothing there. 5-yard gain is going to make it 4th and 13. And the kick is up and it's good. That's a 45-plus yard field goal. 34-24. And this huge pass is going to be complete by Kanaan to Mario Brinkley for 51 yards. So 2 minutes left to go here. About 1:40 now after some play clock ran down. 4th and 1. Gotta score, guys. Gotta score. Make it a 3-point game. Get the onside kick going. This is a crucial down for Maui. What is going to happen here? 4th and 1. A run to Muhammad, and he is in. 4-yard touchdown, guys. Sharik Muhammad coming through in the clutch. 34-31. That's huge. That is huge. But Hillsboro recovers the onside kick, and they read option to Jerome Walters. He decides to keep it, and he's gonna go all the way for a touchdown. 46-yard run. And guys, that puts this game on ice. Walters comes through in the clutch. Nice blocking there by the wide receivers. Awesome job. Walters gets sprung for a touchdown. Guys, that is it. So Hillsboro takes care of business at home, and Maui drops a stunner. Walters, 21 of 26 for 263, 92 yards rushing. He played his best game. That's what he should have been doing all season long, guys. Like, no joke. Why did it take him this long to just sprout up and say, oh, hey, here I am. I got nothing to play for. Here I am. So this back and forth between Cox and Walters was happening all season long, and it's good to see Hillsboro has gotten back on track. They went 3-6 in conference play, but went 6-6 overall. So they went 3-0 in out of conference play, which, you know, is, they went 0-6 in conference. That's really bad. That's really bad. So they got some things to shore up here. Actually, no, they didn't go 0-6. They went, they just won. So they went 1-6. Yeah, they went 1-6. Ay, guys, where is my brother when I need him for the stats, man? Stats. 4th and 15 now after this incompletion to Brad McLaurin, but they are actually going to review this, and they're going to give him the catch. Either that was McQueen or McLaurin. I think it was McLaurin. 2nd and 5 now for Honolulu College against Anchorage. This is a big game. This is a big game for both teams here. Anchorage more so because Honolulu's already got that conference championship bid locked up. Suggs with a 14-yard touchdown. But this is a big game for Honolulu because they got to get tuned up. They got to get tuned up for either Central Arizona or Santa Fe State. And we're going to see that game next. But Suggs is also in a Heisman race. So he's actually still in first place right now, and we'll have to see where he's at after this game. But he's got to pad the stats in this one. Anchorage got a pretty solid defense, but we'll just have to see what happens, guys. As Denarius Taylor catches this screen pass for negative yardage, it's going to give Honolulu the football back, and then this pass complete to McQueen. That pass had to be right on the money. That's good for 24 yards, and Stratton absolutely delivered. This pass going to be complete to McQueen for a touchdown. And actually, that was not McLaurin. That is McQueen who made that tiptoe catch down the sideline. So forgive me on that stat error right there. So it's going to be 14-0 after that touchdown, and we are late in the first quarter. Tim Baden, no pressure on him at all. And this deep bomb is caught by Mendoza. Oh my, 59 yards. 66 yards passing for Tim Baden. 59 of them came on that play to Mendoza. So bad pass protection. Bad pass coverage, I should say. Bad pass coverage, and not a very good rush either for Honolulu College. A lot of missed tackles, a lot of pressing X when on accident. Not even close to Baden. They will kick this field goal to get to 14-3, but Honolulu College trying to get some points of their own. They're in a good spot here to at least get a field goal, but McQueen going to get involved yet again for a 12-yard catch. It's going to be 1st and goal. And then Suggs is in yet again for another touchdown reception. That's 3 touchdowns for Stratton, 2 touchdowns for Suggs. So the guy's just been an absolute machine with touchdowns. I mean, that's pretty much why he's in the Heisman race. And plus, when he's got over 1,100 yards at running back with receiving, that's pretty huge too. But Denarius Taylor making a case for his skill set as he's going to take this rush for a touchdown, a big touchdown. He was juking people all over the place and powering through everybody, it seemed like. But, you know, that's what he does. That's exactly what Taylor does. You guys have seen it every time we show Anchorage. He's always running between the tackles, bouncing off the would-be tackler, and just taking it for a longer distance. So I'm very interested to see what his yards after first contact would be if they had that kind of statistic in NCAA Football 14. But this touchdown is going to bring Anchorage back, so Taylor does a nice job creating that touchdown, but Honolulu is going to get one right back as Brad McLaurin comes through with a 40-yard bomb down the sideline. He just beat his man off the rollout. He was supposed to, I think he was supposed to do a curl route there, if I'm mistaken. And this pass here is going to be tipped by Wilkerson, but intercepted by Noah Hake. And Anchorage gives the football right back. They're trying to drive there with 1:55, and just, you know, you can't give Honolulu College more possessions than they need to have. 28-17 still. This pass complete to McLaurin as he works his way towards the sideline. 17-yard grab there. 1st and 10 with 43 seconds left to go. And Stratton passing up the middle here to McQueen. And he's got, this guy is insane. 17-yard catch. He's got 11 grabs for 122, and it's the second quarter. And then Suggs pounds it in there for another touchdown. So he's got 3 touchdowns total. 2 receiving, 1 rushing. It is 35-17, guys. We're going to the next half here in the third quarter. And look at Taylor go. Shrugging off 2 guys. The guy is a beast, man. 1st and 10 for Anchorage. Ruffin gets the handoff. Good blocks there for him. Going to punch this one into the end zone. 24-35 right now. You know, and you're down 11 late in the third. You gotta hope for another like a turnover here. But McLaurin gonna get involved on a 21-yard catch. 2nd and 10 now. 26 seconds left to go. And then this pass complete to Malala for a 12-yard touchdown, guys. And it's just not looking good for Anchorage. You know, they're trying to get into a bowl game here with a W, but they're just not coming through, guys. I don't know how else to say it. They're struggling. And then Stratton here rolling out. Looks like he's going to try to take it into the end zone, but he tosses to the back of the end zone instead. And it's going to be his 6th touchdown on the game, guys. 49-24. They do kick a field goal again, so it's 52-24 now. And Terrence Roosevelt with this reception. And he's trying to get extra yardage, make something happen, but he fumbles the football, and it's going to get recovered by Akateu. And guys, that game is over. So Suggs, 3 touchdowns, rest of the team, 4. The guy's a beast. The guy's simply a beast. So we can see his stats here for the Heisman Watch. 927 rushing yards out of 166 attempts. That's 5.5 per carry. And then 83 receptions. I mean, these are wide receiver numbers. 1,270 total receiving yards, 13 touchdowns. I mean, in the average yards per game, 105. Like, that's huge. The yards after the catch is 4.4. That's actually some numbers for running backs for average yards per carry. But Suggs has 5.5 per carry, and he's got 4.4 per catch. So the guy's just a monster right now, and he's probably the favorite to win the Heisman. So a really good performance by him for this Week 14. Hopefully whoever wins this game, though, because, you know, I like when my brother has success, but you know, sometimes as the older sibling, you want to see some semblance of failure. Not failure, you guys know what I mean. You want to see him come back down to earth a little bit, because the guy's just been a monster, an absolute monster. So let's go to this game now, guys. We got Central Arizona against Santa Fe State in their all blue set. Got the blue helmets, blue pants, blue jerseys. Looks pretty cool. I think I want to save the pink jerseys for one of our subscribers out there. He's been asking for them for the bowl game, whichever bowl game that we get to. Ricketts here, pass to Calvin Culver, good for 24-yard reception. Out at the one, of course. 666 yards for Calvin Culver, only 41 catches. So he's actually, Calvin Culver, one of our top wide receivers, has half the amount of catches as Romulus Suggs. So that kind of puts it into perspective as to how great Suggs has been this season. But let's not talk about Honolulu. They've clinched. We're playing for the right to play against them one more time, try to get that rematch going. But Central Arizona is going to be tough. Very, very tough. Troy Fox is a weapon for them. Martavius Spurlock is another weapon for them. Thomas Evans loves to be thrown to by Blair Holloway, and Holloway can do it all, man. He can sling it, he can run it. So we got to stop those types of plays all game long here as Martin Velasquez gets this tackle for a loss. 3rd and 6. They come out with 4 wide. Delonte Hayden, the really good running back, is backing Holloway up for pressure, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work. He actually left his pass protection there to try to get onto the flare route. It's not going to work. So a sack there gets him a field goal. So a good stand by Santa Fe State. Calico gets this reception for 14 yards. 1st and 10. We've got to get a touchdown, guys. I do not want to be messing around here with Central Arizona's offense, and Calico is in for a 21-yard touchdown. What a strike, guys. That's an absolute just seed. Look at that. Boom. Saw the corner come in off of a drag. Calico beat him. So good job. Todd Ryder, the backup running back, going to get in for a 3-yard reception there. 2nd and 4. Second quarter's winding down. About 38 seconds left. Holloway maneuvering around the pocket, going deep, and he's got Thomas Evans, who actually came back for the football. Very, very smart. Notice his quarterback was in some trouble, and then some pressure. Holloway throws off his back foot, gets Danny Schilling for a 1-yard touchdown. He is 14 of 14. So he just can't be stopped right now. Really. You got to pretty much just get tackles for losses, either get Hayden in the backfield or Holloway sacked, because he's just completing everything right now. Melton on this 16-yard catch, the backup tight end. 2nd and goal now with 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter, and then Holloway is going to get into the end zone here as Jack Weathers could not finish off the tackle. So Central Arizona, guys, takes the lead 17-14 here in the mid part of the 3rd quarter. Ricketts on a read option sets up his blockers, and can he go? He doesn't have any speed, but he's going to get some extra yardage there. We're already up now over 101 for rushing yards. That's a good sign. Really good sign. That's kind of why we're still in this game, and we're only holding Central Arizona to 17 points. Montero with this reception for 12 yards is going to get a 1st down. 1st and goal with 2:52 left to go. Brubaker is out there split in the flare route, and then Salazar going to get a touchdown reception here. 21-17. We're only up 4, guys. Got to take care of the football right here. As the later we go, the more precious each possession becomes. So let's take a look at the offense at a glance. Pretty even. More plays run by Santa Fe State, but that's to be expected because our offense is scheme-based. We don't have a lot of talent on this offense, but Central Arizona does. So you see Delonte Hayden take this all the way to at least the 1 or the 2 yard line. It's a 45-yard reception. Holloway now 25 of 28. 1st and goal, and then 2 guys for Santa Fe State take Hayden instead of splitting the duty up and focusing on 1v1 there. They decide to go for Holloway. No, they decided to go for Hayden instead of Holloway, and Holloway walks right in for a touchdown. 24-21 now, guys. Brubaker with this reception. Ricketts on a read option yet again. Good slide there. Fourth quarter, guys, and we're just working the clock here. Just working the clock. Don't want to do anything stupid, but Vincent Rose gets this 6-yard reception. We're trying to shoot for the end zone there on a nice, easy, secure play. Don't want to throw an interception or, I don't know, take a sack either. We got to get a quick pass play called. Drew Brady comes out to try to attempt this field goal, this little chip shot. He comes through. We go to overtime. We go to overtime to settle who will be the other team to face against Honolulu College, guys. This is going to get dicey. Who do you got? Who do you got? Whew. Don't put it in the comments below, because by the time I read it, you'll already know who won, right? But who do you got right now? In your head, pick a team, because this is going to get very, very dicey. Cronin in the backfield there, trying to cover that deep route, because Thomas Evans, you got to watch out for him. Thomas Evans and Spurlock, they can fly, guys. So you got to just cover the deep. You got to cover the end zone. Safety's got to do their job here. But Schilling gonna get this reception for 7 yards. Gonna get out of bounds. I thought we had him, guys, but that little out route is very, very tough to stop. And then this pass complete to Thomas Evans on a slant. Oh boy, touchdown for Central Arizona, 31-24. That means that Santa Fe State has to score a touchdown here or the game is over. And this pass, whoo, this pass complete to Jose Montero. Very, very risky throw there. Very easily could have been picked off, and Santa Fe State's bid would have been ruined. Ricketts is in for a touchdown. Nice, easy, safe, conservative call there. That play has been working all day long against Central Arizona. It works again right here as Ricketts gets to about the 4-yard line off this 11-yard rush, and he can't really run a whole lot, guys. I don't want to keep doing this because he can fumble the football. He is kind of a burly type of man here. Brubaker on this off tackle play, 4-yard touchdown. It's gonna be 38-31. So it all comes down to this. Got to get a stop here if you're Santa Fe State. Delonte Hayden going to pick up this first down on a huge gain. So it's not looking too good right now. 11-yard rush. They're starting to chew up Santa Fe State's defense. Kind of getting tired here. But Flowers comes back and gets a tackle for a loss there on that screen. That's exactly what we wanted, guys. 3rd and 9. As we talked about earlier, you got to get Holloway sacked, or you got to get Hayden or Ryder or their backs tackled for losses. You don't want them to get any positive yardage because Holloway will dink and dunk you to death. 4th and 8 now, guys. This is the football game. Can Central Arizona pick up this first down? Holloway dropping back, feeling a little bit of pressure, starting to maneuver on the pocket. He's got him, man. That's Schilling. It's caught. It's dropped. It's dropped. Santa Fe State comes through. That's Downing with the pass breakup, guys. Look at, oh, it's Cronin. I get those guys mixed up all the freaking time. But Schilling caught that pass, and then Cronin came in and stripped the football away to cause the incompletion. Santa Fe State wins this game, guys. They are West Division champions, guys. So Ricketts didn't have that great of a game, did have 3 touchdowns, 194. You would have liked to see him have some more yards there, but we will go on and play Honolulu College in the conference championship game. What do you know? Did you expect anything less the way that this season has gone, guys? I did not. I hope you guys didn't either. It was a very, very good season. Woo! Santa Fe State really pulling off some pretty close games all season long. We had that game against Multnomah where Sparks threw that interception in the red zone. The pass was nowhere near his receiver, so that could have been a loss. And then we had that game against Rocky Mountain State where Machinsky actually was out of bounds. He caught the ball out of bounds, so his 1 foot just did not get in to the end zone, and then the game was over. So, and then we had this play with Schilling. So A lot of close games. The season could have totally been different for Santa Fe State, but here we are. We're going up against Honolulu College one more time. We're going to get one more crack at it, and hopefully shut down Suggs and Stratton, the Suggs and Stratton show. So, guys, I'll leave you with the bowl projections. Other than that, that is it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. And if you like it, love it, and you want more of it, and you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that little red button for subscribe or my logo at the end of the video in order to never miss a college football team builder update. So, guys, I will catch you on Saturday for conference championship week. It will be it will not be Multnomah. It will be Honolulu College, the Islanders, against the Santa Fe State Roadrunners. So, guys, leave it in the comments below who you got. I think it's going to be a pretty solid, very close game, just like last time. Hopefully, I pull the W off for all you Roadrunner fans, and kind of get revenge on my brother a little bit. He's 2-0 against me so far in these team builder games against me and him. So let's see what happens. But I'll catch you guys on Saturday. Peace.